Hello, Internet. This is Handsome Dan. And today I'm going to be starting, finally, a build of the Parthenon, which is uh, in Athens, in Greece, in the real world. A lot of it still exists to this day, even though it was built 2,500 years ago. Well, 2,400, 2,500, a long time ago. Um, And the reason that it's been so long since I've started this video, and I touched on this in the interlude video I did last time, is that it's largely marble, the real one. And in Minecraft, the best approximation for marble is nether quartz. And nether quartz is not the rarest possible thing, but it is a pain to find a lot of. And just for what I think this video is going to encompass, I think we need about 18 stacks of nether quartz. But I do have that now after literal weeks of, an hour today, an hour tomorrow, an hour the next day of digging out my nether mines and pocketing all the quartz. I didn't mean for the sun to be coming up during this video. I do have access to commands. I might make it night, but right now it looks like I don't need to. But anyway, the first step is site prep. And the real Parthenon sits, and by the way, the Parthenon, why I chose the Parthenon is that we are doing the seven wonders of the world, but three of the seven wonders, and maybe even four, are essentially typical Greek building with all of the columns and everything. And a couple of them, the statue of Zeus and the Temple of Artemis, the actual building is not that impressive. What made them wonders of the world was all of the decoration. All of the sculpture and the gold stuff that they added to the columns and all of that, and a lot of that's very hard to replicate in Minecraft. It's not going to trick anybody to mention that Minecraft is a very blocky game. So I think to represent all of those, we will probably still do the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus because I've done it before, as you saw in the last video. But to represent the Temple of Artemis and the statue of Zeus, we will probably do the Parthenon. Well, we're going to do the Parthenon, and that's going to represent both of those. The Great Library of Alexandria, we may also choose to have this represent. We know very little about what the Great Library looked like architecturally. So, really we can make anything up and say that's the Great Library. But as we did with the Oracle build over here, this is, even though this was a real thing, all of this down below is a fabrication. We went by the design from Civilization 6. And, even though there's some things I might do differently over there, I still think that came out pretty good. I have these torches set up here and here, and here was easier to see when it was dark. And there are some on the other side of this hill to mark the fourth corner. Those are the corners where the actual structure would be. I would like to raise this up a little bit. The real Parthenon, if you see pictures, and actually I don't have them up right now, but I will, I'm going to pause this video to do site prep, and while I do that, I'll bring some pictures up that I can shift over to and show you. But the real one sits on a big stone feature that was, natural feature of Athens, and it's still there. We're not going to go nuts representing that. What I will probably do, again, this is me planning this out, is I'll probably use dirt to fill in a lot of this, and then do like a jacket, like a outer layer of smooth stone, of default stone that the stuff you get from cooking cobblestone. Um, and I think that's going to end up representing the stone that it sits on, which has a name, but I don't remember the name. Um, all I've done so far is mark this out and take down the mushrooms that were within the area. Some of these spurious blocks that don't really seem to fit over all of these mycelium blocks are just stuff that was dropped by Enderman. I am on the edge of. Oh, this is actually sort of funny. I was trying to get sand, and so ended up making this look, geez, really like a moonscape. And you can see there's a raid over there too if I want to go get it. No reason to. Well, now it's despawned anyway. Really, the only reason to get that is if I want to spawn a raid. There's a village in there. If I want to spawn a raid to get emeralds from the raid. But anyway, so I'm going to pause the video here, and when I come back, hopefully there's a nice dirt mound that is roughly the shape of where you see these torches. So I'll be back. Have fun. Don't go too far. Welcome back, Internet. I'm still Handsome Dan. And this is what we've done for site prep. I've got dirt up to, well, as you see. And then, I mean, this is all, 90% of this fill, or all of this fill is dirt. But then I put some smooth stone. Technically, it's not smooth stone, it's just stone. I'm used to calling it smooth stone because smooth stone didn't used to be a separate block. But anyway, I used up a lot more smooth stone, or a lot of, I don't have a lot. So I'm about to find out how much more I need. Yes, I'm in a mushroom biome, but I'm also right next to a desert biome, so that's where those zombies came from. And I did check that Wandering Villager doesn't have anything all that interesting. Now, the actual Parthenon sits on a... well, the article I read calls it a stylobate. I'm not sure that's really how it's pronounced, but that's how it would be pronounced in English. It's obviously a Greek word, but that's how it would be pronounced in English. And that's 3 steps. 3 steps apparently being a particularly important number to Greeks. I'm going to check something. I may have a box for brick. I do. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. Cracked stone brick slabs are not a thing. As much as I'd like them to be. But mossy stone brick slabs are. That's more than I want. So anyway, what I want to do is set up the those stairs. And apparently I need to cook some more cobblestone. I would do that right now, or at least I'd start doing that right now, except my inventory's full. I don't have a lot of cobblestone either. Maybe 3 double boxes, so 6 shulkers. And that's a guess in any case. My thought is this area close by this other dirt, that can be largely mossy cobble. And maybe I made too much mossy cobble. I did check that whatever that trader. I'm not sure I said that, but like usual, nothing all that interesting. Yes, I know I need more slabs than that. But my inventory's full, and I guess maybe I should have dropped some of that smooth stone off in my boxes, but I didn't do that. I don't have enough slabs to cover all of that. We're going to need to do that. This three-step business ends up meaning that most of this surface is going to be half slabs, which in a normal biome I'd say was actually a good thing, because it means there's less spots for mobs to spawn. But since everything except that extreme corner is already a mushroom biome, it's not a big deal if it's not a big deal if there's spots that mobs can spawn, because they won't spawn. We're still, mushroom fields. And I think this corner will probably be beach and then a little bit of ocean. Mushroom field shore. Nope, looks like it's all shore. Ordinarily, I'd use full blocks for this level, just so I don't have that little gap underneath. But I'm low on stone to make these out of. Could argue that this isn't the best material to make these steps out of, but the photos I've seen of the steps of the real Parthenon just shows these big, they're probably limestone, might be granite, anyway, these big flat slabs, which most resemble in Minecraft terms, most resemble these slow stone bricks. Um, the pattern is not as regular as these bricks are. Maybe that's obvious, maybe not. In my personal life, I started a new job this week. Still in the casino business. Nothing, nothing new and fancy there. We are, as I record this, still in the the late stages of the coronavirus panic. And I was really hoping to wait to go back to work until it was over, until I didn't have to wear the stupid mask. That especially. I didn't have to wear the stupid mask to go to work every day. But money ran out before we got to that point, so I went back to work. I don't think it's entirely appropriate to say which casino I work at. It is one of the ones in Vegas, and it's not one of the ones on the Strip. That said, if I let it slip at some point which casino I'm at, I'm not that worried about it. Just don't know that it's entirely appropriate to do like a commercial for it or whatever. But like I said, smaller property that's not on the Strip. And so far, my first 2 days at work have been pretty decent money wise. So thank you all the players who've come in and tipped me for dealing you most excellent blackjack hands. Supposed to be dealing craps when I go to work in a couple of days, and so I'll find out how players are about tipping craps dealers. Looks like I've got more. I'm gonna have more stone than I thought I would. All right, now all of this is going to be slabs, but I'm not going to do that yet. I want to get the pillars in first. So let's go get some pillars, some quartz. Golden Knights logo back there. There's one more game left in the regular season. Golden Knights are in first place, and they lost last night, so I'm not sure what that does for overall seeding. They were tied for first place in the whole league. And they play their final regular season game, I believe, tomorrow night. And then they'll set the seeding for the playoffs. It's pretty likely that the Knights will play St. Louis in the first round. All right, this is where we find out if we made a mistake planning this out. the real Parthenon, these pillars were not quite 2 meters thick. And I'm sure it's not news to you that a Minecraft block is supposed to be 1 meter on a side. There are 17 pillars on the long side and 8 pillars on the short side. And right now it looks like we did not mess up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just walk it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right. And that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that worked really well. When I was planning this out, just to get the pillars in right, this ended up slightly shorter this way and slightly wider this way than the actual Parthenon. But it's within a couple meters in both cases. And so I'm perfectly satisfied calling this close enough. All right, that seems to work out. Oops, I messed up there. Okay, that looks right. On the short ends, there's actually another row of pillars on each end. I'm not going to do that yet. I think what I'm going to do right now is put in some brick slabs around these pillars. And then we can take the pillars up. Let's put all this away. Get all this back. I actually don't recall how tall these pillars are supposed to be, because it's weeks ago that I did my calculations about it. I think they're 13 meters tall, or 13-ish. I'll double check before we take these pillars up. I do have the Wikipedia article up in the background. The actual Parthenon was largely destroyed in the 1600s. There's still a lot of a lot of these pillars are up, and a lot of what they supported, but the internal structure is mostly gone. And the reason is that when the Ottomans, the Turks, controlled Athens, the city was besieged by Venice, the Venetians, and the Ottomans kept gunpowder in the actual building part of the Parthenon, the actual inside. And Venice, it wasn't like a spy or something. It was, I guess it would probably have been an artillery attack that lit the gunpowder on fire, and and it blew up. Something that happens when you set gunpowder on fire. So since then, the Parthenon has been treated as essentially as a ruin. Still one of the biggest tourist attractions in Athens. 2,500 years after it was built. Parthenon is not one of the classical seven wonders of the world, but it is it is a marvel of architecture of that of the Greek period. All right, so let's put that back. Stone, regular stone, mossy stone, and get all this back. All right, let's check the Wikipedia article and see if I remember right that these are 13 blocks tall. There we are. That's the actual size of the that we're sort of trying to emulate. I think we ended up with about 72 by 34 or something like that. So 1.9 meters thick, and they're 10.4 meters tall. Since ours is slightly bigger, we're going to go 11. So 10 more on top of this. All right. Oops. And like I've pointed out before, you get to hear my space bar squeaking. Suppose I could redefine another key to be the jump key so that you don't hear that. If I calculated correctly, doing these pillars will take pretty much all of my quartz. And actually, now that I think about it, because each of these is taking 44, and I've got, it's not going to, yeah, my quartz isn't even going to go this far. It's not even going to go all the way around. So when I planned to do this video, once I had enough quartz to do the pillars, well, I don't even have enough quartz to do the pillars. So that is where this video is going to end. Is once I've used up the quartz I do have, which I'm guessing will be about that back corner. And then it will probably be a couple of weeks before I get the next video out. Just to give me an opportunity to mine more quartz. I'm not really mining it in the most efficient way. Other videos have shown my nether mines that I originally created to get netherite. And it's not the most efficient way to get nether quartz to extend those mines. But it's like the prettiest, I guess. You know, it continues a build that's already there. And it's fantastically deep now. It's over 1,000 blocks deep, the mines, with shafts on either side that go out, well, a total of 100 blocks, so roughly 50 each direction. And despite all my netherite armor and netherite tools, I've got 2 stacks of, I forget what it's called, netherite, ancient debris. I've got about 2 stacks of that in my boxes. So enough, if I smelt it, combine it with gold, enough for 32, roughly, bricks and netherite. I've considered replacing my, my shovels. I'm make stone ones and treat them as disposable. But considering making a netherite mending one and treating it as, well, I guess not disposable. Haven't done it yet. I think I'm going to... Well, I think I'm going to do it. Main things I end up using the shovel for in my nether mines right now. When I come across a vein of gravel, I need the shovel to get rid of it. And same thing in the deep roads when I extend them. Oh, and I did discover I'm going to need to extend them a lot more than I thought. But anyway, when I extend them, dirt veins and gravel veins. Yeah, I'm going to have to extend them a lot farther than I thought because my map wall, I grabbed a map last time I was down there. And took it out to the end of the deep roads, and it's only about halfway. The deep roads only extend about halfway to what I have explored. 40, I think, is exactly enough to finish this. All right. That's basically it for this video. The next video will be obviously finishing this off once I have a bunch more quartz. Obviously finishing this off. There's going to be a row of pillars here, and then the inside build. Maybe that'll be all I do that video. The inside, there's a Greek name for for the actual building part. I don't think I'll do the roof in that video. I think I'll probably wait one more. You know, that'll be like the third video. And the real Parthenon had a lot of decoration on, particularly the roof. Some of which actually survived. Some of which is still on there. And so I have to do a lot of thinking about how we're going to do that. But until then, have fun, Internet. I am still Handsome Dan, and we will see you next time. Hello, Internet. This is a bridge piece. What you just watched is only about 37 minutes long and wouldn't really function as an entire video. I continued working on those columns, but it was literally 4 months to acquire enough quartz that I could finish the columns and the first part of the roof. And so doing that is about what you're going to see, which overall makes the video a little long, but I feel like that's better than just posting a 40-minute video. Hello, Internet. This is Handsome Dan once again, and this is how far I got when I first started the Parthenon build. It's a couple of months ago now, and I badly misjudged how much quartz I would need, and frankly, I'm still not sure how if I've got it right. In that amount of time, this is how much quartz I've collected. I think I've done it in the videos before of how tedious it is to collect all this quartz down in my mines. But what I'm going to do today is at least finish all these pillars. Ooh, that's entirely wrong. That's what I want to do. the and see how far I can get towards going towards starting the roof line, the big triangular roof. I don't think I'm going to get too far on the roof. There is an inner ring of pillars on the in the real Parthenon, or I should maybe say was. I don't have any of my images or notes up for building this. At this point, I'm painting by numbers. Oh, that green thing, if you don't already know, is it's a very inefficient creeper farm. Creepers spawn in there, ploop, and die. Gunpowder, boom. That is the top of my representation of the Angkor Wat. And this bottom part, all this sandstone, all this red sand, is actually, I'm very happy with that. But I've seen, since I finished this, I've looked at pictures of the actual Angkor Wat, or drawings of the actual Angkor Wat, and they are, the minarets or whatever don't look anything like this. And so I'll either do a separate build of a real, in quotes, Angkor Wat, or tear down those minarets and try some new ones. But no hurry, I'm not going to do that anytime soon. You know, I had a thought. Since I started this video, or I started this project, we know more about 1.18, and how the increase in the height limit is going to work. We're already, we have a couple of snapshots now. Oops, that's too tall. But what occurred to me is that the y coordinate in running from 0 to 255, that's 1 byte. One byte of memory. And if now we need more than 1 byte, let's assume maybe 2 bytes, that implies that the height limit could be 65,000. But I was thinking about that in turn, and the problem with that I mean, have you ever been to 65,000 and you know, plus or minus 65,000 in any of your worlds? I know I haven't. I mean, other than abusing the teleport command. And so, does it really make sense to go 65,000 blocks up? And for most people, the answer is clearly no. Doesn't mean we should answer for everybody. And the other thing is, if a chunk remains at 16 by 16, then loading a chunk in when it's 65,000 blocks high would be ridiculously large. As I'm writing this, oh, that's wrong. As I'm writing this or recording this, I lost my train of thought entirely. Well, it was really brilliant, whatever it was. I'm not positive that I posted the video of me building that side. I'm 75% sure that I didn't. And it only took me an hour to get up those number of pillars. So I said, well, I'll get more quartz and combine the two videos. And that's still kind of the plan. Assuming that I'm right, that I never uploaded the other part. I do have 2 more videos in the can of my hardcore world that need to be edited and and uploaded. I don't want to spoiler anything about those. I actually think I have feather falling on these shoes and still taking a fair bit of damage from it. The armor I'm wearing is semi-cheaty. I did have legitimately acquired armor. And then I fell in the void and got mad. And used commands to respawn my armor. So, like I said, kind of cheaty. Like my boots, I do have feather falling. I'm not sure you can really put that many things on some armor legitimately. I don't remember if my axes are legitimate or not. Pretty sure my Silk Touch one is. And definitely my pickaxe is. Or, sorry, my regular axe is. I don't have a Silk Touch shovel. Thought about making one. City Hall build, copied from the internet. Whatever, a suburban house build, copied from the same guy. The oracle behind it. And not rendering behind that is the Great Lighthouse of Alexandria. This big cube is my kelp farm. That's spawn. It was in a dark forest. I lit up a lot of it to assist along that creeper farm. And then also chopped down a lot of trees just because I needed dark wood. This little bay actually continued back here. I filled it in when I was building this. Looks pretty cool at night also. Those mushrooms really were there. I didn't plant them as sort of sentinels along the road or anything. They were really there. I continued that road a fair bit along. Actually, I think it does cross the ocean now, way over there. But that's as far as it goes. Crosses the ocean. All right, I have enough regular quartz that, well, I'm going to go sleep. And then I'm going to look up at least the start of what the roof line should look like. What I think that's going to end up looking like for today is basically capitals on those pillars. You know, a row of quartz slabs across. Right there's where the Parthenon is, and once it's done-ish, I'll update the map. That's the road that goes and crosses the ocean down here. Lighthouse, Oracle, City Hall, where I am right now, Suburban House, Angkor Wat, Spawn, and then that circle is the Creeper Farm. This is zoomed out. I'm not sure what happened to that map. This is zoomed out, and oh, I know where it is. It's well, I don't know where it is, but wait, am I carrying? It might be in one of my boxes. Anyway, it goes and shows the road comes around here and crosses here, and this is about as far as it gets. And the idea is that it connects. This is Joe's base down here. The idea is it connects there. Did I sleep? No. A lot of people seem to think 1.19 will be an end update. That's our end right now. Every time you kill the dragon, you get a new teleport location, and that's all of these. There's from there, there's actually a road. Well, I think it goes here. I think it goes to there, to that end city. I don't know if I named those or not. Oh well, doesn't matter. Okay, so I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to look up some Parthenon stuff. All right. What I'm thinking. Oops, I guess I don't want that. I want to look at that. This is. How do I zoom? There. This is a rendering of what sits atop the columns. Looks like it's approximately twice as. Like this distance looks the same as this distance. Which would suggest 4 blocks of whatever this is, and 4 blocks of whatever this is. Couple things I could do. I could do quartz quartz pillars going sideways. I could do blocks of quartz. You know, smooth quartz. Oh, yeah, just smooth quartz. That's the plan. Because I think that's a thing now. Let me find a stone cutter. And I'm going to grab at least shoulders. I'm going to grab these. This might be where that map is. No, I guess not. I don't know where it is. Joe has a copy. The server host has a copy. There's a stone cutter in my shulker. It's a good horse for the Joker, right? Don't know what I could possibly need these other shulkers for, but... Alright, I'm pretty sure smooth quartz is a thing. I guess I'm wrong. Chiseled quartz has the sort of square swirlies on it. Bricks look like stone bricks except white. It's probably the same texture except white. I could swear that smooth quartz was a thing. Let me see what happens if I put quartz in a furnace. Actually, maybe I've already done it. I should look in my quartz box in the storage room. I think 1.18 will break this the squid farm that's behind there, so I kind of want to hang out in the house fairly often and let those generate. Anyway, quartz. Quartz bricks, chiseled quartz, oh yeah, smooth quartz slab. That's probably what I meant. I'd have to tile those. Now let's take them to the building. Sure, I've said it in the last video, or in the earlier part of this video, I guess. If I build something like the Great Library of Alexandria, or what's another, or the Oracle at Delphi, no, the Oracle at Delphi is over there, the statue of Zeus, the building is going to look like this, so I think this is going to represent a lot of different Greek buildings. Thought I had some scaffolding in here, too. Alright, well, first let me test some of this out. Quartz slab. Quartz pillar. Quartz brick. Okay, it's not exactly the same as stone brick. Looks more like nether brick, the pattern. Okay, so the top and bottom faces look like that. And that's true no matter which way you aim this. So square swirlies, and then this sort of, I don't even know what you'd call that. Looks like barbells or something. So that's chiseled quartz. Now I want to find out, can I... How do you make smooth quartz slabs? I think I must have to cook some quartz. No. Seems to me I have a standalone furnace here someplace. Yeah. This isn't cooking anything right now, but it was nether brick welded most recently. Yeah, standalone furnace. Okay, so you can cook these. Well, if I'm gonna need, I don't remember how long that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I call that about 20 pillars. That's about 80. So I need 160 blocks to go along the side. So call it 3 stacks. And I think that's going to get me one side of the structure, which is fine. I'm going to take the opportunity. I don't have an automatic lava farm set up. But I do have a big lava lake I've been draining. The hardcore worlds I've been playing on, they're 1.18, so they have the full world height. This goes a lot deeper. I think I was starting in back, taking lava out of this. Oh, okay, I hadn't finished this. These are obviously connected. That does not connect to anything useful. I have been blocking it off, filling it in with cobble. So I think I filled that in, and that goes pretty far back, and I think I was working on filling this in. Yeah, that's how far I got. Oh, maybe it's not. Well, there was a long tunnel there that I filled in. See some floating gravel. Oh, see, and I didn't even explore down there. But it looks like I filled some of this in. That's funny to me that there's whole areas I haven't even explored yet, and I'm filling stuff in. Come on, die. I want the 0 experience for killing you. There we go. Woohoo! 0 experience. I would have done a little bit of mining there to get some blocks out of the way of the lava, but my inventory is full with all these lava buckets. So yeah, smooth stairs, smooth slabs. And then, so it's similar to white concrete, but has this sort of smooth texture on it. And if I turn my texture pack off, it still has the sort of swirlies on it. I don't remember the difference between these. I got them both before 117 became officially released. And I think even now there's a couple things that are in the later pack that aren't in the earlier pack. I don't think I needed nether brick for anything. I was just, I had so much nether rack that I just thought I'd throw some of it in the smelter. I think I started filling this one. No, started filling that one. 41st full box of nether rack. And while I'm waiting for that to smelt, I'm going to do something that I've thought about. In my last hardcore world. And didn't do because I didn't have the materials. I made the magenta things there to light up to demonstrate the up and down. And I said, well, it'd be nice if I lit it up. And I was planning on glowstone because I knew I'd have glowstone. Pretty much. But sea lanterns work a little better. Well, I don't know, they work exactly the same, really, but. Oh, that's weird. Oh. Okay. Well, I've lost internet for the moment. So, just a moment. Let me try something. Okay, so I don't have internet. All right, in that case, pause. Usually this is fairly momentary. All right, things are back. There. I took the moment, and I actually didn't even stop recording, but I took the opportunity to go get some get decent so that I could go out and get some tacos once I'm done recording. All right, you can see it's not way better, but you can see the arrows a little better. Thought they were 4 high, which is why I grabbed 8 of these. Stacking it half. just to show the difference. On top is smooth quartz, on the bottom is white concrete. And I suppose I could do white terracotta above that. I might as well, I've got the time. Wonder if I already have some white terracotta. Thought terracotta would be in this room. I guess I've got concrete in there and terracotta in there, which is sort of backwards to my thinking, but... You can see in inventory that white terracotta is very... I don't even know what color. Pink? So that's white terracotta on top, smooth quartz in the middle, white concrete on the bottom. And it ends up looking like a Russian flag. Not sure if that's the exact way the colors go. I don't think it is. I think the French flag is upside down from that, or maybe it's sideways from that. But it does look like a faded flag. One more stack. Put away the terracotta and concrete. Grab some scaffolding. Various colors I've worked on. White concrete, that is all white concrete all the way through the basement here. And then, of course, this is concrete. Well, I don't know, of course. Black concrete, I think I made, is from that. Actually, there's some probably in the modern house over there, in the suburban house. Same with these other colors. Actually, this is light gray concrete, the floor. Scaffolding was what I was getting. Well, I go put these 2.5 stacks of scaffolding up. The last stack will be done when I get back. Well, let's do it this way. I have it in my head that maybe the interior round of this, that'll just use stone, smooth stone. Well, I call it smooth stone. The default stone I've always called smooth stone to differentiate from cobblestone. But now you can cook the default stone, and then it turns into a block called smooth stone, which isn't smooth. I'm going to do something interesting here. Do I still have any pillars? Oh, of course not. Oh, you know what? I was thinking that if I put a pillar piece here, it'll just look like the column continuing up. But I could do a couple pieces of, well, it could be white. I think I'm going to put a couple pieces of diorite there. So, 2, 4, 6, 8 pieces of diorite. Wrong room. I know I have some cooked diorite, some smooth diorite already pre-made. Because as you saw when I collected that lava, I use it heavily in my deep rows. Oh, I meant to grab some stone. Well, I'll do that. Might as well get it all. Well, not all of it, but enough to go all the way around. Like an inner course. Hee inner course. Hee. I believe there's a bed in that first shulker, or I could just go inside. So how does that look? Not as good as I was hoping. Just now occurring to me, I don't need a bed. The only mobs likely to attack me are phantoms. Or gravity. I don't remember. Oh, I think that scaffolding was for when I was building this, actually, I think now what it is for screenshots. So I'm going to leave that. Vegas Knights logo back there. I went to the first, well, it's not spring training, but the first preseason game. That was a few days ago. Vegas lost, but Vegas ran out a lot of rookies. And using baseball spring training as my way of understanding that, the teams that are going to be competitive, that know that they're going to, they already know they're good teams. And they know who all their starters are. Those teams run out a lot of rookies during spring training to see how they feel about the people coming up, who has a chance to help them down the road. Oh, I should have used Silk Touch. So maybe the fact that the Vegas ran out so many rookies is a sign of confidence on their part. Tell you how long ago I think I started this build. I think last season's playoffs were still going on. Vegas probably should have won it all last year, or at least gotten to the Cup. But the conference championship, I guess it wasn't the conference championship last year. Because there were effectively 4 conferences the way they did it. They did win their division, their West Division, Pacific Division. And then the and then the 4 divisions played. Vegas played Montreal and just didn't show up in the playoff round. A couple of the series before, a couple of the games against Colorado, Vegas didn't show up. All right, see if that smooth stone or smooth quartz is done cooking. My idea for the... Oh, I didn't want to do that. My idea for the second layer of that is... pillars with 2x2 paintings in between. Because if you look at that... wonder if I could do... So this is... Let's call this 2 blocks. Wonder if I did block, painting, painting... No, I think there's only 2 blocks in between, so... Well, I could consider it anyway. But basically fill in, you know, for instead, I can't do statues like that. But I could do paintings. I've got plenty of wool. What was I coming in here for? Oh yeah, the smooth quartz. Still cooking, apparently. Almost done, though. Another 20 blocks. Oops. I don't know what to do about that. I got a villager stuck in there and a moosh room. And the only way really to get him out of there is to break some of that fencing. Don't know if this is the best way to do this or not, but it works. Could use pieces of diorite to represent the little pillar design. In the upper part of this capital. So 1, 2. So 66, exactly. So 64 fits in there, so 66. Which means there must be 16 pillars, 17? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 pillars. That's a weird number. I'm trying to, in my head, figure out how to do paintings. $66 across. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 wide. 66 by 30. And you'd think it would be pillar painting times 10, but no. To make that work, you would need 31 wide. So maybe the thing to do is to plan that in the middle here will be something clever. Too high painting. Well, I don't know. There really isn't a middle being the point. It's an even number. Something just occurred to me. These little nooks that if I did like quartz here, and leave this empty in the middle, I could put statues in here. No, I don't want to do that here. I might do that in this part, but I like paintings here. I am going to... How much cobble do I have on there? None at all. Well, go inside, get some cobble, some diorite, some smooth stone. All the villagers going to bed, even though it's way past sunset. Well, no wonder some of them go upstairs. There aren't very many beds left down here. Be nice to push some of these around. Well, actually, there is a way to do that. Let me think about this. It's not pretty, but it works. There's just too many goals. Hopefully enough. And they're just going to respawn. But if I'm lucky, they'll respawn downstairs. Okay, got rid of some iron golems. And the last one is my manual. I think of it as a manual composter. It's not. I don't have a window looking out there. My kelp farm. You know, I haven't been over my kelp farm in a long time. Let's go over there. Wool farm, cactus farm, reed farm. This is full. I have completely full of dried kelp. This is completely full of kelp, which should mean that all of the kelp gets shunted over into the composter and turned into bone meal, which also means bone blocks. What's your fun? That is, they did a lot of fishing off of there to start this world. And Great Lighthouse. Interesting, the far side of the chunk isn't loaded, so that just looks like a, I don't know, arch. This back door was originally supposed to be covered up, but it turns out to be handy, and so I've never done that. Bone is a strange block. It's directional. But otherwise it's just white. interesting. It looks stripy. I'd like there to be a lip of some sort between the top of the pillars and the bottom of the capital. And I'm not sure how to do that. So my thought is, let's find the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, that works. This row of diorite is a temporary block. Use scaffolding, but it would fall. These are also temporary blocks. Well, I don't want to place them yet. All right, how many paintings do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 paintings. Believe I have some in my wool farm. I don't have 7. I've commented about this before. Interesting. These are mostly full. Ah. It's not full. Oh, because I used a lot of green carpet in the lighthouse. I need sticks. I don't remember if a painting is 4 sticks in a wall or 8 sticks in a wall. But I guess we'll find out. Side effect, doing this now makes it stop raining. Well, I guess it's 8 in a wool. So, Go get more sticks. Nope, I don't want to go up, I want to go down. That was one of the silly phone games I'm playing, Facebook games. Yep. Oops. Not spending a lot of time on which painting goes where, other than I really don't want the same one next to itself. Okay, I like that row. I don't like the diorite there now. what did I decide this was? 32 wide. So I obviously don't have enough smooth quartz for it. Placing scaffolding is always a little strange. So I would need 64. Or I guess 60. It's raining scaffolding. All right, let me count the pillars from the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. Which means there is a middle pillar. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This should be the middle pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2. Yeah, it is. Is there a 3x2? I feel like there's a... No, it's a 4x3 picture. Okay, that's an interesting pattern. Symmetrical. I guess I should do the backside. And then plan on using a temporary thing to get the smooth quartz in there once I have enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to get the same pattern. One, 2, 3, 4, think this is right. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah. Maybe I need to be crouching. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 paintings on that side. So that on that side, that makes 46. 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56 paintings I need. Need a lot of sticks. What's 8 times 56? Well, let's just consider 8 stacks of sticks. Which means I should get out my trusty tree reaper. And apparently I didn't plant any spruce. I should sleep. Doesn't have to be spruce to make sticks. But you saw me with my one stack of spruce blocks or spruce logs. Boy, that's a lot faster with a netherite axe than it is with a stone one. Should I let any of this decay? I don't need saplings. I've got more than a stack here. So I want 8 stacks of sticks. A stack of sticks is 8 logs, so I want a full stack of logs. I'm gonna put this stone away. I don't think I need it anymore. Don't really need the diorite either. But I do want a throwaway block. A temporary block. Actually, let's get a couple more stacks of it. That way I can do it all at once. Yeah, that's enough. Interesting that the I didn't realize paintings were entities. Now I know that. Temporary block 1 out means that the temporary blocks I put up on the wall to guide the paintings. Won't block me from walking. On the other hand, it also means I might drop some paintings. You know, a thing I could do to provide a lip is turn this row into stairs, upside down stairs. They'll still be smooth, and it'll provide a break between the pillar and the capital. Kind of curious about that grass in the middle of the mushroom dirt and the whatever. Oh, I know what that's called. Starts with T. What's it called? Nuts. I don't remember what it's called. I'm gonna go look. Mycelium. Weird enchantment for shoes would be bouncy shoes. The reason some of those are, I placed a block lower is I was getting 1 by 2 this way. Main reason I'm tearing this down because I still have to do the other side, is I dropped some blocks. As long as I'm going to drop down and pick them up, might as well pick them all up. I wasn't sure it was going to look right with those paintings, and especially with stone behind the paintings. But I'm really pleased with that. I guess that answers that question, why that's dirt. Apparently that's still... that is not mushroom biome there. Oh, thought I saw a creeper. Ah! Oh, I put that an extra row out beyond what I was supposed to, but it's not that big a deal. May end up with an extra painting. I feel like when I counted this, there were only 22. But I guess we'll see. Ah. Who's shooting me? No, he's on fire, so I guess I don't have to worry about it. All right, since I'm out of quartz, and I think the next layer, the angle I want for the roof is going to be slabs. Although now that I think about it, they don't have to be marble slabs. I'll have to see what Wikipedia says the roof was made out of. Because if it's slate or tile, red brick slabs would be a pretty good roof. But maybe the roof was marble. Huh, that works out way better than I expected. The middle part with the skinny wide, skinny wide, skinny wide. I like that a lot. In contrast, this doesn't work as well. I might leave it. I probably will leave it. Just trying to think of another pattern. I guess it would be wide in the middle, skinny, wide, skinny. Skinny, wide, skinny. Would be the alternative. And I would need an extra painting on each side. I'm not going to do that now. I'm calling this a video. Let me tear down this floating block. And you know what? I'll even take a screenshot. You know, now that I think about it, the entity's not rendering. Still looks okay. Although I really think I need to do what I was thinking about with the stairs. The upside down stairs at the bottom of the Capitol here. Anyway, I'm not doing it now. Take a screenshot. That's going to end up being the thumbnail for the Parthenon build. And call it a video. Enjoy internet. Have fun. We will see you next time.